Hello and welcome. This is Japan, and we are doing a special tier list here. It was created by my partner, or if you've seen on the channel, Scarleton Atlas. So they wanted to do this tier list. I did part two. I'm gonna end up doing part two with them, but this part one we did separately, so we could not, I guess, judge each other. Not judge each other, but like judge each other's options and stuff. So it's how girly pop are these Dead by Daylight killers. Now, girly pop has many meanings to different people, and I'll try to explain it as I go along. Girly pop just it's just everything girly, whatever you want to say. Girl's girl is just somebody who's always got a girl's back. You know, does that maybe with the right friends means like maybe they're not girly pop, maybe they're not girl's girl, but if they had some better friends, maybe they'd be better. And then no girly pop here is just going to be automatically none. Some killers that just radiate no type of girly pop. So I'm gonna go in depth in this, and I'll have Scar's link and the link for this in the bio. So if you guys like it, we would love to see what you guys think and comment below what you guys end up putting because yeah. And then part two will be next week, and I'll be doing it with Scar, and it'll be on their channel too. So give their channel some love, and let's just jump right into it. So first off, we have Trapper. Now Trapper's image is the thumbnail, and he looks very girly pop in that. So again, that makes it like, well, he looks girly pop. I feel like Trapper is just kind of like a misunderstood person in general. I'm gonna put maybe with the right friends. I feel like there's some possibilities. If you look at like the Trapper that's on Hooked on You, that's kind of like a douchey guy. So I feel like possibly he could have got better. Like we don't get a lot to like actually know who the Trapper is. Even with his lore, there's some missing pieces there to really give us a great judgment. So I feel like he has some chance to be saved, and we'll go from there. The Doctor, I feel like I don't really even need to explain this. It just feels like no girly pop at all. He's just kind of about torture and experimenting on people. I that doesn't scream girly pop. Doesn't scream like he would be helping out anybody. So I'm gonna go right into this, right into that. Next up, we got Bubba. So Bubba's a weird one to me because I feel like in some ways he's a little progressive with his choices of faces and eating people and stuff. I guess I don't even know. That type of statement just sounds wild when you think about it. But I'm gonna I'm gonna be a little controversial here. I'm gonna go girly pop. I don't know. I get that vibe. I feel like he would be all into the e-girl uwu culture if he was in more modern times. I guess I don't know. Uh, I feel like that one's much of a stretch, but it's the vibe I get. Freddie, I don't feel like there's any girly pop there. I mean, we go with Freddy, especially in the new version of Freddy. We gotta keep him away from people in general. So I'm gonna go no girly pop there. Then we'll go with the pig. I feel like Amanda like would be girly pop if she didn't really get into those drugs. So like maybe if like with the right friends. But I'm gonna kind of go girl's girl. I feel like she could stand up for the right person. That she kind of flip flopped in the Saw movies, but I don't know. There's something in Amanda's heart that might actually help out. Demogorgon is just like a killing machine. Like if I feel like people who play the Demogorgon, like the cute little puppy, like I could see that being a girl's girl or a girly pop. But if I feel like I'm just basing it off of like Stranger Things and that type of stuff, that thing just murders. I don't think there's anything else other than it just likes to murder people. So I'm gonna go no girly pop here. Um, Deathslinger, he feels like he's that old country boy, old west cowboy type that would not even remotely do anything that's not manly. So I'm gonna go no girly pop here. He just also looks like he's not very well put together and clean and stuff like that. I don't know if that really has anything to do with that, but I just feel like this man smells terrible and he don't mind it. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. Next up, we have Pyramid Head. See, if Pyramid Head had the pink Jessica Nygar outfit that she did with the cosplay, one that would break the bank for Dead by Daylight. They could be printing money left and right if they could get that. That and the Pizza Hut thing, like those are skins that like if somebody came up with and was able to do it, automatically Pyramid Head would be just bought and played and all that. I feel like he's a girl's girl though, because like he's kind of like a protector. Like he kind of could be. He has some weird motivations, and like I think his motivations differ from the game to the movies and stuff. So like I feel like in the right case he could be a little protective. I don't know. It's weird. I don't really get the vibe off of him fully, but I think there's something there. Then we got the twins. Yeah, Victor's definitely girly pop. Charlotte, on the other hand, more, maybe with the right friends. So we'll put that there. But definitely Victor girly pop. Next up is Nemesis. He's just like another like just like twisted individual that's like turned into a monster, and just a mindless killing machine. So I'm gonna go no. See, like if we go Mimi wise, like there's a lot of like killers that kind of could be higher, but if we just kind of base it off of like the generic what they look like and like what they do, I don't think it works. Next up, we have Pinhead. Again, he's kind of just like a torture sex demon and stuff. Like I don't that doesn't scream like girly pop to me. And I don't even think in the right friends, I think he works out to being anything other than no girly pop here. The Ring, or the lady from the Ring, is it Sadako? I always like don't know exactly how to pronounce it, so I always feel like it's safer to just say the girl from the Ring. I know it probably sounds pretty dumb, but I prefer to make sure I got her name right. Um, she seems like she could possibly be a girly pop. I like I like desperately want to put her in there, but I feel like she just hasn't learned that way. I say maybe with the right friends. Maybe get some good friends in there, hang out with some of the survivors. Maybe that will help her out. But I feel like at the time being, she's probably not girly pop. Wesker Wesker's an interesting one. I really want to put him in girly pop. I don't know why. I just like it seems like it would be a good way to put it, but like I know Wesker he just hates everybody, and I don't think if he had the right friends, or if because like he literally had people that were like that could get him there. He still chose not to. I gotta put him in no girly pop, but part of me really wanted to put him in girly pop. Next up, we got the Knight. It's another one. This was interesting in part one with only having some of the killers, and part two having the rest of them. That the ones in this one definitely feel more rough around the edges. Um, I'm gonna say with the Knight, I'm gonna say no girly pop here. I think just kind of that rough and tumble. Some of like the people from the olden days seem like they wouldn't be great for this. Next up is Skull Merchant. Skull Merchant, I honestly would, if I'm thinking about it, I would want to say that like she's a girl's girl. I feel like she's more of like the type of person that just is out for herself, but like I could see her possibly helping out other women and have them progress in life and maybe not fully murder them or something. I could see Skull Merchant possibly being that way. Next up, we have Alien. It's just like the Mimi versions of seeing it. I don't know why I'm saying it that way either. Like I feel like it would be girly pop, but I feel like we just go fully what the Alien is. There's no girly pop here. We just got another machine type thing where he's just there to kill. Chucky, 100% girly pop. I mean, he's like just a pretty weird dad that like could possibly be in like a way, if he didn't murder people, would probably be a good dad. Like he's pretty open and cares about his child, and like is very like pro like everything about his kids. So like definitely has that girl's girl vibe. But like I don't know, I just kind of feel like the girly pop works for him. um and I guess I won't be fielding any other questions. I don't know. And then we got the Lynch, which we don't know a super lot about, because the Lynch is kind of just more of a type of creature in Dungeons and Dragons than an actual person. Now, he is voiced by Matt Mercer. So if we put that into perspective, I think we put him in Girly Pop because Matt Mercer is Girly Pop. But because We don't necessarily know much about him. I'm gonna say maybe with the right friends. I feel like there's something maybe about him. But if we count the Matt Mercer part, I put him in Girly Girl, or Girly Pop. And that has been the tier list. Like I said, I will be doing the second part next week on the 27th. So if you guys are interested, watch that part. Scar will be doing part one and part two of this, so go to Scar's video also to get part one of theirs, and then we'll be doing part two together, so you'll be able to hear both of us on that. And yeah, and don't forget to give them a subscription. And if you'd like to subscribe here, put what you think inside the comments. This one feels a lot harder than what Killers Are Left. Like I feel like the second half of the Killers are like a lot more open to like being able to understand, but these ones just kind of feel very like dry. And maybe it's just me, maybe I'm a little outside my box, and maybe I'll get a little bit more groove going into the second one, but that's what I think so far. So tell me what you guys think, and I will see you guys next time.